Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are here today on Mill Roads and we are playing the Angry Dutchman tournament, of course. A 1v1 tournament with some funky ass commandos, which you won't be able to see, but I'll tell them what they do. And we are currently watching the semi-finals. And on the top right hand side, we have playing as COH2, none other than the Polish menace himself. It's of course Kimbo. And on the left hand side, challenging him at the moment, we got from the United States of America, none other than Baoliang, also known as Chihuahua Charity, frequent streamer, gathers money for dogs, and he is coming in hot with the UKF shenanigans. And why do I say shenanigans? Because he has a funky build, ladies and gentlemen, a funky build indeed. Opening up with Engineer, Universal Carrier, and I bet we're gonna see a sniper soon. Now I'm gonna try and look if they selected a commander. I'm gonna bet that Baoliang is going for the armor company, which has the AT boys in there. Ooh, good fight here from Kimbo, immediately taking out two of those Royal Engineer models. Not able to capture the fuel here, delays the platoon command post a little bit, so the sniper is going to be later as well. Mr. Dudo, there's 3 commandos for each faction. So we designed 3 commandos for each faction.
Your forces have constructed a platoon command post.
For the people that want to know what the commander's abilities are, I think you should be able to see it if you use that link. I'm not certain though if that works. Oh, that's a different start. Baoliang switching it up here with the assault officer. Now, I'm really curious how this is gonna work out.
There's a shiny new officer and gentleman ready to go.
Where did all the munitions go? He placed down the healing bag. Okay, so no mines, but a healing bag. We got the Vicus K mount upgraded here. But Universal Carrier taking quite a bit of damage. And here is that shiny officer and gentleman. They got those 10 guns, doing pretty good at close range. Don't forget they got a light gamma bomb as well for 35 munitions. So you don't want to have them on your retreat path. And map control at the moment is quite equalized. And kills a little bit in favor of Baoliang. Has of course that Universal Carrier, which doesn't take that much damage, but can do a lot of killing. Going here for a decap with the assault officer. Kimbo has a nice bit of green cover here to defend it though. And Kimbo immediately going for the battle grouper headquarters. Might see a flak truck coming up soon. And I'm really curious to see what the follow-up of Baoliang is going to be here. Moment Kimbo storming the map. But some repairs. And we're back on the field here with Kimbo. Finding a nice juicy target. The Snurpenny, of course, is probably the unit that can do the most damage for us, you see. But if you lose models, it's 30 manpower per model to reinforce, and there goes the first model already. And Kimbo recognizes the threat that this UC poses, and he's going for the Raketen to counter it. Has access to Faust now that he has unlocked the mechanized group. But the Sturm Pioneers are casually still beating the Royal Engineer. Royal Engineer models, of course, a lot cheaper. A nice bit of cut-off shenanigans here from Baoliang, going deep with the infantry section.
Our capture point. They're trying
And
to
at the
take
moment
it.
Baoliang is floating. Is he
Infantry
waiting
squad
for something?
trained and ready to
Yes,
go.
he was waiting for something indeed. He wants the tank hunter infantry sections on the field, and there comes the first of possibly many.
We're losing a capture point.
Shiny officer and gentlemen marching forward. Even the medics are brought out of the base. This is some interesting shenanigans. Are we going to see a grenade here? No grenade yet. Any kills on the medic? He actually runs away. No idea whether the medics actually did damage. But it looks like it's all the assault officer's
Infantry ready to
work.
spot and attack nearby
And now
enemy
we
vehicles.
can use those medics to capture the point. Reverse carrier. Has low enough health to be one shot. And it might go down here. It does go down. That's a pretty big loss there for Bao. And he's going to be up against the flak half truck now as well. Double tank hunter section on the field, of course. Those boys AT rifles can do quite a bit of damage versus a light armored vehicle like the flak half truck. Nice skin on that flak half truck as well. And here it comes, setting up for the first barrage. Finishes the capture and retreats.
An infantry section of Tommies has been trained.
And he goes for another one. Number 3 already. There must be something to these AT boys that I don't know of. I mean, boom. Force away the flak half flag right there.
Damned enemies trying to take a point
Kimbo
from us.
very smartly playing that max range shooting so that he can't get shot back by the AT boys rifles. Trying to close in now with the Volksgrenadiers, but they are taking damage, taking quite a bit of damage. Already losing 2 models here, lose a 3rd model. And now here's a nice spread out to attack the flak half track. Got the snare threatening. Kimbo is paying attention however and moves backwards. Meanwhile on the fuel, slowly but surely the Sturm Pioneers losing the engagement. Tried to go for the cover of Pow that he built the sandbag, but actually destroyed his own cover first. Sneaky mine down as well. And looks like we have a commander pick
Enemy causing trouble.
from
Trying to
Kimbo.
take one of our points.
Kimbo is opting here for the Jaeger Lights, coming in at 3 CPs. They are part of the artillery commander. Oh, flak half track might be in trouble. No attack ground. He's going for it. No. Black half stays alive. So Kimbo with the commander pick is gonna have access to the Jaeger Light infantry squad. He has access to incendiary munitions, access to the infiltration tactics. At CP 8 he will get access to the left edge, and 12 CP will grant him access to the assault infantry. And for the people who are wondering, what does Baoliang have access to in the commander that he picked? He has picked the UKF armor commander. He has tank hunters infantry sections, which we have seen already on the field. He has designate command vehicle, the Valentine tank. No, that's not true. The M10 Achilles tank, mortar cover, and the crocodile tank. So he also has plenty of stuff to do. Section might be in trouble here. There's 2 units on the retreat path. This is a dead section as I've seen one. And down it goes. So second unit lost here for Baoliang already. Already lost the universal carrier, of course. And Kimbo so far not losing anything. In the meantime, Bao has already tagged company command post, so this is the stall and get the vehicle out tactic, it seems. Not too far off a Cromwell, or maybe even just going for the sand tower here. Black halfback, sweeping in mine that's been swept already. Okay, yeah. Baoliang thinking about the sniper there for a second, but he got another boys section. More boys!
A capture point is being overrun.
They can actually throw grenades, so if he decides to tag grenades, he has 5 units on the field who can throw grenades. Oh, the sections are close. Can we get some damage in? Tickle a little bit and retreat. Meantime, on the left hand side, see that Sturm assault officer trying to get on the retreat path, it seems. But Kimbo paying attention, retreats back to the heavy cover. Has a favorable position at the moment. Now look at that, 11 minutes into the game, only 50 and 30 VPs lost on each side. Can he get in the house? He does get in the house. Good amount of damage there on the flag immediately. And now the Storm pioneers are close. Gets out with all 5 models, so that's a very nice trade. But on the left hand side, he is forced away. Kimbo in the meantime going for another Eagle Light, wants to establish his position with all his infantry. But Baoliang just rushing out on that Cromwell, which is almost out. So let's see if Baoliang can do work with his Cromwell. He needs to do a lot of work. There's only 1 other Kaiten on the field, 3 snaring platforms. Cromwell pretty good at crushing units. So I think that's going to be its job. And look at that, Kimbo has a T-gun in position. Here's the vehicle, setting it up. Can he get the shot in? No shot there. And immediately going for the crush with the Cromwell, forcing away the first unit. Oh, and a huge shot there on the Eagle Lights. Might be in trouble here. 1 model remains. He is on the chase. Kimbo here is starting to go in a full retreat. Flag half, we're going back to base. Is he gonna go for the flag truck here? Misses the first shot, second Kaiten in the build. Not willing to go for another shot. Also can't get the finishing blow on the Eagle Light.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
And there's still the Stern Pioneer, but it's going around the other side of the ice very smartly. So Kimbo didn't lose too much in that push and now has double AT gun out. Which is what he's hoping for. And there comes the Faust in. Almost crushes the entire squad though. Can he get away with the Cromwell? He can get away. Maybe another good shot on the Sturm Piles, but no. He needs to keep crawling backwards. The Kaitens are moving forward. Boys ET on the side flank here though. Might lose it if he's not paying attention. Yeah. Gets the grenade thrown out. Had it on hold position. Had the handbrake on. Cromwell lives and down goes the flag halfback. That's a good pickup there for Baoliang. No suppression platform anymore for Kimbo. But this is in need of some fixie-fixies. Oh, poor medic being attacked by the Schwer. Schwer in a defensive positioning on top of the fuel. Pineapple, why would you use handbrake on the OKW flag anyway? That's to make sure your attack rounds work nicely, otherwise they move forward. And same if you target fire on a unit and the unit moves away, it might move forward as well. Kimbo still in good map control. Already has upgraded his Shredder Panther headquarters, so he's only 40 fuel away from the P4, which he is no doubt trying to get out. Cromwell in its first engagement got 8 kills. Hey, Pineapple, let's say there's multiple roads to Rome, eh? Oh, infiltration grenades being used. Good dodge there. Oh, might eat another Faust here. Will eat the Faust. Raketing connects again as well. Where's the second rack? Second rack is under duress here on the side. Needs to retreat back to base. That's good for Baoliang, but only has one engineer here. It's a little bit of a shame that he has to repair once again. Assault officer at the moment veteran C2, which will give it an extra unit model. Double AT boy sections versus the Volks. Volks seem to be trading positively at the moment. And double fuel, triple cap in favor of Kimbo for now. Curious to see how Baoliang is going to turn this around. Because the P4 is on the way. And Jaeger lights here sniping model after model. Of course, with that G43 they have. Sturm Pioneer actually up to 11 kills. That's pretty good. Baoliang needs to hold on and get 180 fuel to be able to call in the Crocodile, but look at that, the Sturm Pioneer goes down. I was just praising how well it did in this game and almost missed the action there. Sturm Pioneer going down is a big blow. Now that P4, if it comes onto the field, it takes damage, it won't be able to get repaired, but here's a mine hit by the Cromwell. It looks like it's going down. Cromwell down. Grenade got thrown as well there, but that got dodged. And now Baoliang is in trouble. And he's dropping some mortar cover to cover his retreat. And he is going for the panic build. The M10 Achilles? No, decides against it. He's going for hammer. Alright. I think that's probably a mistake since he's closer to the Crocodile if he doesn't do hammer, and down goes the engineer as well. Baoliang under duress. Looks like Kimbo is in the winning position at the moment. I think he found a different Crocodile Pineapple. He found a different version of the Crocodile. So he might not know this. But I think it's available without the upgrade. A nice mine there, Baoliang. Can he follow up on it? No. No AT boy sections around. One AT boy section might go down here. Long range snipe perhaps. Looks like it will escape.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Oh, actually running there with the Jaeger light model. For the snipe. Tries to get it, doesn't manage to achieve it, but nice try there from Kimbo. It's the little things that make this player so good. He needs a 17 pounder. He doesn't have engineers to make it though. Sturms rebuilt, yeah. So good that the mine got hit, right? He's gonna have 2 minutes of time before the tank will be repaired.
Pioneer Group is ready for action.
But how is Baoliang going to turn this around and get back on the field? He's gonna try and get a comet out. It's pretty far away. It's 3 or 4 more minutes of fuel, but he's still getting capped. Couple skirmishes going on at the moment. Not too big of engagements. Storm Officer gonna receive its Vet 3 here, which gives them
A capture point is being overrun.
pretty good bonus. And there's the P4 back. Slowly but surely the P4 is taking damage, but it's killing models faster than that's taking damage. South end side, bunch of manpower lost to the Jaeger lights. Now, T8 is gonna get thrown. But the manpower bleed is real here for Baoliang. Can he hold on to the next tank? Not too far off now. Needs a good minute, but there are the Volksgrenadiers trying to go for the cap. Hit a nice mine, forced to retreat there. So good mine laying by Baoliang while he still had his engineers. Second P4 coming up. Before the hunt here, I find the assault officer, which has to run all the way back to base. Might actually go down here. It doesn't really have a lot of health left over its models. Not a good shot perhaps. Maybe the MG can get them. Three AT boys now trying to rally. Prevent the kill. Ching 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 ching. Boom. That's quite a bit of health gone. Beep, beep, beep. That's a pretty funny sound. Let's see if he's going to go for the Comet or for the Croc. I go for both. Not building the Comet yet. Might go for the Croc here. Another volley into the P4. It's actually down to low health here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Churchill Crocodile Tonkus. Here we go. Now, I haven't seen this version of the Churchill Crocodile in action yet, so I don't know if there's any bugs. I don't know Pineapple. I don't know what if this has the proper stats or not. Well, looks like it's doing damage to the Volksgrenadiers. Ooh, and down goes the infantry section. But I also think you don't need hammer for it. Or anvil. So I think Baoliang could have actually gotten it 50 fuel earlier. Needs an engineer. That's the next unit. Oh, there are all the Raketans. Bounce. One connection. P4 coming in. Misses. A couple more bounces. throw the teammate, but not enough damage for the snare. And still Baoliang in trouble. He's trying hard to do some damage with his sections, but he's bleeding very hard. Kimbo staying at the range where his unit performs better than the unit of Baoliang. Assault Officer has those Sten guns. Well, Kimbo has a couple cars and SG-44s. Emergency war speed enabled here by the engineers. It's of course an ability you get once you got the hammer specialization and you repair your tank. They will get some extra speed. $400 munitions here for Bao. Might want to try and use it a bit. Maybe slap one Piats. A group of Piats. Where are the Rags at the moment? Rags are in the base, so this might be the time about to try and push. But the P4s are juking it out. 32 kills combined already. And it's a painful fight at the moment. Oh, maybe a snare. Does get a snare, throws it through the building. Can he capitalize on it though? He is trying to, but there are the Raketans and the mine get hit. Disaster striking here for Bao. This is certainly the end. And there it goes. Baoliang surrenders. A little bit, yeah, it was an interesting game. Good mine laying there from Kimbo. That's what turned it around. Losing that Cromwell at that point of time really set Bao back to the Stone Age, quite literally. Boom. That was game number 1, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, are we already up to 12 raiders? Very nice. Thank you everyone for helping out. It's for every 10 raiders I get sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. Let's get game number 2 underway. Boom! Back we are. On the left hand side we got Kimbo playing as the US forces, being up 1-0 in this series. He's in a comfortable lead. And Baoliang is gonna bring the pressure this game. Playing as the Ostia faction. So far, standard stuff. MG, Tier 1 deck structure. Thank you for the follow there, Home Yahion. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are enjoying the tournament. Nothing out of the ordinary so far. Both players slowly capturing the web. Kimbo favoring the munitions at the moment. While Baoliang secures his own fuel. But Kimbo here is going to be the aggressor, it seems. Already has one rifleman marching forwards towards the Pioneers. Pioneers get green cover though and a decent close range. So they can do a bit of damage. But good model Dubster in favor of Kimbo. And he will force away Bao. Only loses one model. And now the Grenadiers are here to continue this fight. It's green cover versus yellow cover though. And these riflemen are on fire. They get another kill. don't have a lot of health, but riflemen don't always drop as fast as you would expect them to. You often see very low health squads with a lot of models, just like you see with the British forces. Second grenadier here. Probably going to change the tide. Yep, first model already goes down. Second model goes down. And Baoliang of Kimbo has to retreat. Losing 4 models there. So in the end, a decent trade for Bao, considering those Pioneer models are a lot cheaper than our rifleman models. Kimbo keeping the aggression up. Once again fighting the Pioneer. Pioneer is gonna reach one fast though. Once again loses 3 models for 1. A little bit of a deja vu engagement here. But now there's Grenadiers left to fight. Has the fuel under control. Left hand side seems to be locked down by the MG. 2v2 in this engagement. Focus fire on the low health one. Needs to retarget to the other one. One Grenadier has already taken a bit of damage. Oh, nice model drops there in favor of Bao. 3v3, trying to reach the distance now. And there come the reinforcements. And he should be able to keep control of his fuel. All in all, I would say at the moment, slightly in favor of Kimbo on the manpower trades, most likely. Although there's a lot of engineer models in there, and those are cheap to replace, and Kimbo only lost those expensive riflemen. Lots of fighting in the first 3 minutes of the game. 0 VPs dropped indeed. No one has bothered to capture a VP, but the rear echelons are going to do it. Once again, Rifleman is there to harass. Baoliang saw it coming over there as a heavy cover position.
We have been granted access to superior arms and soldiers.
I know not Grenadier and heavy cover here, but those Riflemen are closing the distance fast, and those M1 Grants are singing at the close range. And Bao gets out of there before he loses the engagement. Smart maneuver, kills 2 models, loses 1, retreats. It's the little things in this game. You want to keep that manpower trade in your favor. And at the moment it's very equalized. Rifle grenade, easy dodge there. Did manage to kill the light post. MG42 hasn't seen a lot of action, just got caught in the open and forced back. Grenades being thrown, didn't get the wipe. We see the grenade tag here from Kimbo. Smoke as well to force away the heavy cover. And Bao is opting to go for the veteran squad leader, so he's playing the infantry artillery commander, which has access to veteran squad leaders and punching tools, the left H, the Gustav. Another grenade being thrown. A good dodge once again. But the fighting isn't as nice as you want it to be. And Kimbo just keeps on throwing grenades. Has good map control as well. He can afford it. Even capturing the second munition point was under control of Bao. Put the 2 now out here. Gotta be able to harass and push back this rifleman a bit. Kimbo on the other side is opting to go for the M20.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Yes!
Thank you, Mr. Stroke, for the 5 gift subs.
Is out of contact.
Appreciate it a lot. Baoliang going for more 5-man grants. You get of course an extra model with that STG 44. And you're gonna do a bit better with the close range. But the aggression of Kimbo at the moment is endless. And I think he's trading favorably as well. And Baoliang has those expensive Grenadier models to replace. 30 manpower per model. It's gonna be tough. And we see an ET gun being dropped to deal with the 2-2. Baoliang looks like he's going for an all-in strategy here. Getting another 2-2 out.
We have a new scout car.
Oh, he's going behind here. 2-2 is rallying. Couple good shots, smoke being popped. Can the 2-2 find a path to victory here? I don't see any mines of the M20. Okay, he's trying to do the dance, but he doesn't know about the second 2-2, which will show up around this corner soon. This M20 is in trouble. Hello there.
We are losing a sector.
M1 was actually coming forward, takes a shot but misses. Nice pickup there for Bao. And I think this means he's kind of back in the game. Let's see what he can do with double 2-2. If he can find a moment and dive upon the AT gun to decrew it, that would be huge. Excitement in this game. And the 2-2s are on the prowl, they are hunting. You got a squad somewhere sitting alone. I'm gonna find it and shoot at it. And deepest rifleman is being chased down at the moment. M1 now setting up. Sets up, doesn't find the angle it seems. And these riflemen get away with 5 models. Double engineer now. Oof, attack round fails. Double engineer for Bao wants to keep those 2-2s on the field. Now 3 5-man grunts. And Baoliang is taking back some map control. Kimbo feeling the pressure, going for the second light vehicle here. The Steward is in the build. I hope Bao is going to recognize the trouble he is in and get that AT gun out. Oh, he's at the moment building a 4th Grenadier. Might be trouble if he doesn't have enough manpower to get an AT gun. Mines being built here by Kimbo, which means he has rifleman field defenses. Kimbo went for the Air Force Commander. Air Force Commander has access to the following things: rifleman field defenses, the para-drop M1 57mm AT gun, the paratroopers, a recon run and the strafing run. And Kimbo is once again applying the pressure here, marching forward. Grenade being thrown. Good dodge from Baoliang, going sideways, not backwards is the way to dodge that. Wanted to go for the Faust, couldn't get in range.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
And tough fight ahead. Bao needs to find a way to be able to kill the Steward. Steward recognizes that the 2-2 is all alone, going in. Can the 2-2 get away here? Needs to get into the base. Steward misses 2 shots, so Baoliang getting a bit lucky. Meantime, the rear echelon being bullied. Go back to the base. Get out of my cutoff. And once these 5-man grants get going, they get their veterancy 2 and their veterancy 3. That's when they really start to do some damage, especially if Kimbo doesn't get any weapon upgrades and he just keeps chucking grenades left, right and center. So I don't think we'll be seeing any weapon upgrades soon. Oh, Grenadier is marching forward a little bit too far. Take a lot of fire while moving. That's painful manpower losses there. Oh, Faust.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
118, 222 might go down here. Do we have another Faust? From Kimbo, from Bao, no munitions yet. Needs to get close. 3 more munitions, 2 more munitions. He's trying to stay alive. 1 more munitions. Can he Faust? Now he can Faust. Will it be enough? It is enough. And can he get out? Stewart down, 222 down. Whole bunch of manpower lost for Bao. But he did get that Stewart, and I think that's the most important part. M1 moving forward. Scoutron coming in. He knows that there is the 222. Can he get the shot? The aggressive moves here from Kimbo. Trying to equalize. MG42 here. Holding the ground for the fatherland. Dropping paratroopers straight onto the cutoff. Disrespect here from Kimbo. M1 once again going forward. 222 needs to be careful. But there's another squad here, and now the M1 is in trouble. Is he gonna chase it down? He is gonna right click it and it goes down. M1 down at the moment. And what a fight, ladies and gentlemen. Rear Echelons managed to decrew, or recrew, I mean to say. Paratroopers dropping. 1 rifleman here and heavy cover trying to do as much damage left on its hand, so watch out with your grenadiers, mate. And oh boy, what an engagement. A major coming up for Kimbo. He has better map control, so he has fuel in the bank, even though he went double light vehicle in M20 and Stewart. Got him better map control. But this is the time Baoliang needs to shine. Needs to keep the pressure up. Get back some map. And get a tank out himself or an Etigan. Kimbo completely out of manpower at the moment, calling in those paratroopers, having to recrew the AT gun as well. Nice rifle grenade maybe? No. MG42, good suppression there. Good suppression on that side as well. Grenade being thrown. Oh, that's a wipe.
We are suffering losses.
Probably didn't hear any command. Another grenade being thrown. Oof. And that is that VET 3 bonus, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit more survivability. That's what saved the squad right there.
Our industry grows to support us.
Painful loss losing that, especially against so much infantry power of the USF forces. Even paratroopers now being sent to the front with only 4 models. Baoliang going for the second MG now. I don't know if he recognizes how much fuel Kimbo has had the entire game. Because he's not too far off fuel for a Sherman. He is quite ways off manpower wise, but fuel for a Sherman is not too far. 222 shooting, but M1 rallying. It's already moving backwards. Good safe play there from Bao. Oh, that might be a dead. Yeah, that's dead. It's set up there. Is he going for the steal? He's gonna try the steal. And the M1 goes down as well. Kimbo with the aggression here. Baoliang crumbling under the pressure. Steals the MG42.
We are losing a sector.
Smoke from the major as well. Nice usage there of all the abilities. Baoliang not out of the game yet. Is pretty close to the P4. He will definitely fight on. But he's on the back foot. Oh, he's retreating all the units to the major. Trying to get them there, but the major dies and now they run backwards. You, sir, just play it yourself. That was brilliant. Nice rifle grenade, maybe. Ooh, huge damage on the paratroopers. Got any of that manpower? Baoliang going for second MG again, not getting the tank out first. Ooh, that might be trouble. Because there is the Sherman in the build. Oof, good burst from MG42, getting the double suppression off. You might want to stop building this, buddy. There's the entire USF on the prowl, coming to get you. Okay, building the support armor corps, but 1 minute away in terms of manpower, then it still needs to be built as well. Gets the grenade off, now needs to retreat because one of the riflemen didn't get suppressed and he could chuck a grenade in there. Surprise, second MG, hello, get suppressed once again. Here it is, the M4A3 Sherman medium tank. You've seen a lot of them in the games already. A lot of them have died as well. And he's switching to the HE shells. No armor targets at the moment to worry about. So HE shells is a good choice, yeah.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Try to go for a teller here. He managed to build the teller. Sweeper. Right inside. Wanna watch out. Oof. That shot wasn't blocked. He might have lost the entire unit there. Oh, MG42 got silenced here. He's going for the steal. He is going for the steal. Gotta try to get it back. Oh, this might be huge. Oh no, he's going that way. Oh, thought he was going that way. Ladies and gentlemen, it is in the build. The also famed Dutchman. Baoliang recognizing that he doesn't have the manpower for the P4. Or is afraid of the M1. Tries to get the Dutchman out, but Sherman at the moment doing a lot of damage. 3 kills already, 1 Faust coming in. Can he get another Faust? Any unit close by? Not close enough for a second Faust, it seems. Otherwise the Dutchman could have killed it, but... One lonely grenadier. And there's a lot of units on the retreat path. How are you gonna keep this one alive? Oh, we even... Oh, he spotted the teller. Didn't... Well, it's gonna run the gauntlet right now. Flee, you fools, but... That's certain death if you ask me. Maybe if the Sherman misses. Oh, it misses! Lazy Kimbo right there. Lazy Kimbo. Not killing the unit. And there's the Stuk. Oh, paratroopers maybe? No, paratroopers are under fire from a lot of units. Can't get the kill there. I know the paratroopers are in trouble. 2 grenadiers still trying to go, and he gets it! He takes down the paratroopers. Good pickup there for Baoliang. Still in it to win it. Stuk marching forwards, M1 Tegan is also there. Attack ground misses. Was this in double AT? It was single AT, Nate, because no munitions. Oh, engineers under fire. Needs to go backwards. M1 in a good angle. And there's no healing in the base, and you can see that it hurts on the MGs. But Sherman might go down here. Oh no, it's actually enough health. Now the M1 is opening up with the aimed shot ability, giving it that extra bit of range. "28 kills on the Grenadiers, 20 kills on this one. This one is the freshest one, it's only 8 kills, yeah. But this is painful, you can't send this one out, because if this gets sniffed at, They'll just straight up die. Second Sherman now coming up for for Kimbo. And I would kind of say that Bao needs a second Stuk as well. Y48, but easy dodged. 351 VPs remaining for Bao. Kimbo in the lead with 434. Has secured the north hand side. But this is going to be the biggest issue. There's now 2 Shermans on the fields. Yeah, Eklund's helping out with the repair. I would say it's kind of everyone's game. Kimbo has the slight advantage. Sherman on the run. Outmatched by a Sturmgeschützgun.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Are we going to see the second Sturmgeschützgun? No, not yet. And this Stuk is just... has to be everywhere at once. Now this Sherman is going in. It's on HE. This is also on HE, so they can't do damage versus the Stuk. Where's the M1? M1 is found out in the open there by the Pios. That's getting forced away a bit. And it looks like Baoliang is saving up for the P4. Oh, this tank now has access to armor piercing shells. Connects once. Panzerfaust on this Sherman in the south. Oh, Kimbo safe for the moment or not. Sherman is still here. How is he going to deal with this? Is he going to chase? Is he going to turn around? He has to turn around. Can't give chase. MG42 in good position, suppressing everything in the center.
We are losing a sector.
Smoke still pops off. MG42 in the north as well, but there is the Sherman there, very close by. It's all yellow cover clump. Huge shot. Needs to run away now. P4 might be rallied out to that side if the Sherman gives chase. Let's see, P4 is coming. Will it be in time? Nice spread on the models. Oh, gets the furthest model. That's huge. But this might just be the bait that Bao is looking for. MG42 goes down. Oh, P4 misses the first shot, but it's gonna give chase. Smokes himself out. Second shot bounced. Classic RNG Fiesta. And he has to run away. 3 shots missed by the P4. What a shit tank.
The sector has been cut off.
RNG give it. RNG take it. Kimbo manages to pick up the MG. Shoot the teller! Shoot the teller! He's going to try to shoot the teller. Will it be in time? Ah, he's too late. $300 points remaining for Bao. Kimbo now with the humongous manpower float. And he is going to go all in on the Shermans. Oh, watch out with the P4. A little bit of a misplay, now being blocked by the MG42 as well. And I think Baoliang needs an ET gun himself.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Pioneer squad. Oof, that's painful. Another Sherman here. Stuk, Vetsu, access to the armor skirts. Grenadier here murdering the lieutenant. Good fighting. Drops a second AT gun as well. Huge army advantage here for Kimbo. Second AT, 3 mediums. And Baoliang, wise choice in trying to get an AT going out himself. He needs to try and force Kimbo into making a mistake, but Kimbo doesn't make a lot of them in a game. So you need to capitalize immediately. Kimbo made a mistake here in the north, but Baoliang couldn't capitalize on it. RNG was in the way.
The peg gun is ready for orders.
That Sherman already 2 shots in. Southwind side, Grenadier lost to the Sherman Rifleman combo. Nice check of the grenade. Manages to force the Stook to turn around, and now its rear armor is wide open. And down goes the Stook. Traded for the Sherman though, but Baoliang is on the back foot, so any trade is a bad trade. Triple cap also established. Oh, nice predictive grenade. And the double M1s in the center are destroying Baoliang. That's game, ladies and gentlemen. Baoliang gave a really good fight here. A really interesting match, but Kimbo did get a little bit lucky, but also just amazing player and played very well. So GG to Kimbo. He's gonna advance into the finals. Best of 3 indeed. Glad you liked the game, doggers. There's plenty of those amazing games on this channel, so don't forget to click the follow button. Sherman's melting infantry is very hard to counter with only tanks. I have to agree with you there. Sherman is a very cost-effective tank, just like the T-34-76, in comparisons to the P4. Once again, Strobe, thank you